Well, howdy there, Internet people. It's Bo again. So, today we are going to talk about former presidents Trump and Obama and their records, their archives, and what has happened to one of them. We're doing this because somebody sent me a message saying, hey, can you put together, a short video talking about whether or not former President Obama kept 30 million records from his administration. For those who aren't following this particular thread of Trump's many deflections, let me read you a couple of statements so you understand where it's coming from. At the end of his presidency, Barack Obama trucked 30 million pages of his administration's records to Chicago, promising to digitize them and eventually put them online, a move that outraged historians. More than 5 years after Obama's presidency ended, the National Archives webpage reveals that 0 pages have been digitized and disclosed. You know what's really weird about this particular statement? Is that he seems to know, Trump seems to know, that he should go to the National Archives webpage, almost like that's who's supposed to have the records. And since that's where he's checking, it seems that he knows that's who does. But he also seems to be leading people to believe that Obama took his records with him when he left. It's weird. It's conflicting in one statement. Another one would be President Barack Hussein Obama. You know they're mad when they throw out that middle name. Kept 33 million pages of documents, much of them classified. How many of them pertain to nuclear? Word is, lots. Sure. Okay. So, what's supposed to happen at the end of the presidency is, under the Presidential Records Act, the National Archives is supposed to basically take possession of everything. That's how it's supposed to work because those documents are still U.S. government property. If only the National Archives would put out a statement explaining what happened. Oh, wait, they did. The National Archives and Records Administration, NARA, assumed exclusive legal and physical custody of Obama presidential records when President Barack Obama left office in 2017, in accordance with the Presidential Records Act. NARA moved approximately 30 million pages of unclassified records, to a NARA facility in the Chicago area where they are maintained exclusively by NARA. Additionally, NARA maintains the classified Obama presidential records in a NARA facility in the Washington, D.C. area. As required by the PRA, former President Obama has no control over where and how NARA stores the presidential records of his administration. So, short version, is anything that he said true? Is anything Trump said true? No, he made it up. It's not true. It is inaccurate. Some might call it a lie, especially given the fact that in one of the statements, he makes it clear that it seems that he understands where they're at. So why'd he do it? I mean, other than the obvious deflection. Because he knows that most of his base isn't going to fact check him. They are so far down into that information silo, they are not going to try to refute dear leader. They're going to believe what they're told. Just as a piece of advice for the future, when it comes to records, never argue with a librarian. Okay, they know where everything is. This is just one of many stories that have been thrown out in an attempt to deflect from the Trump administration's actions upon leaving office. No, Obama didn't truck 30 million records or 33 million. That is such a short statement to be wrong 33 million times in. It didn't happen. The National Archives maintains the records as they're supposed to. If Trump had done the same thing, we wouldn't be having this conversation. Anyway, it's just a thought. Y'all have a good day.